Welcome, my TK friends. I'm so glad you can join me here today. This is going to be my very first drawn label online. Yay! And today we're going to be working on the sunflower. Here's the word sunflower. Sunflower. Now, boys and girls, if you have your packet with you and you want to draw on the page that already says sunflower draw on label, you're all set. If you don't have that packet, you are welcome to use any piece of paper that you would like and draw along. If you don't want to draw right now, you can watch it first, this video, and go back and try it another time maybe. Whatever works for you and your family. But we're going to talk about how does a sunflower begin? And how does it change and how does it grow? Well, it begins as a little seed. That's the baby plant for a sunflower. And in order for it to start to grow, it needs something special. That something special is either, we call it the ground, or we say dirt, or we say soil. Can I write those words up here? Let's write the word ground, soil, dirt. That seed needs that nice warm ground for it to feel nice and snug. And soon it's gonna get wet and soft from maybe some rain, or maybe from a sprinkler, or maybe from a watering can. And it's gonna get lots and lots of water coming down. And it gets nice and soft. From that water, and it'll start to do something magical inside. It does something called germinate. Germinate is just a fancy word for sprouting. Here's the word germinate and sprout. And here's our word seed. And here's our word water. And over time, as this little sprout continues to germinate and gets bigger and bigger, well, it's going to turn into a real plant that has a stem, and it'll start to grow leaves, the beginnings of leaves. And it'll get bigger and bigger over time. But you know what else gets bigger and bigger? Down below, it starts to grow more roots. And those roots are going to go down, down, down into the ground, collecting lots and lots of yummy, yummy water from the ground, and lots of minerals from the rocks and the dirt around it. And over time, it's going to be growing more and more. And over time, it will eventually become a very large sunflower plant. And it gets so tall sometimes where it's even taller than a person sometimes with the giant ones. And it'll start to grow a very large flower. And it will have all these beautiful petals. That go all the way around the middle part. And that middle part has all these little things inside. You know what those are, boys and girls? You're right, they are. They're seeds. And those little seeds eventually become the new little babies. Because eventually they will fall down, and just like we started here at the beginning, they'll go into the ground and start a new baby plant later on. I'm giving my sunflower, my adult sunflower, this is called the adult sunflower, because it's nice and tall and big, and that's just like the adults in your life, right? So the sunflower plant needed that water. It also needed the ground and the soil and the dirt to work. But you know what else it needs to make its own food? It needs the sun. Sunflowers do not go and get food from the grocery store or have dinner made for them by their moms and dads. They make their own. Isn't that amazing? They take the sunlight and it comes down into its leaves and they make their own food. And that's how they get big and strong. What an amazing plant. What an amazing, amazing thing. And I'm going to write the word plant right here, because this is not an animal, is it? This is a different kind of creature, a different kind of living thing. You know what else sunflowers need? They also need not only the water and the soil and the sunlight. I'm going to write that word here, sunlight. But they also need air. That helps to keep them growing and changing and having a happy, happy life. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to stop here for today. So I hope you have a wonderful afternoon or morning or evening, whenever it is that you're watching this. And I hope I see you a little bit later. Bye-bye.